Hello everyone, AJ here and welcome to my fourth video in my full training series. Be sure to check out my first 3 videos in the series explaining the program in detail in under 5 minutes, as well as my first 2 training days on this program, if you haven't already. Let's get into it with workout 3 of 4, where we review the upper hypertrophy day. The original program calls for all 3 to 4 sets, 8 to 12 rep range, for the incline bench press, barbell, flat bench dumbbell flies, seated rows, bent over one arm rows, lateral raises, incline curls, and tricep extensions with a straight bar. I maintain the incline bench press. I've replaced the flat bench dumbbell flies with chest dips. The seated row remains the same, bent over row remains the same, lateral raise remains the same, as well as the incline curl, as well as the tricep extension. As many of you may remember, on the first upper day, I added face pulls. So I did the same thing here. I added 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 15 reps of face pulls, and these are the recommended rest times I will be following. First up is the incline bench press with 140 on the bar. I managed to get 4 sets at 10, 8, 8, and 5 reps. I was working with a rest time of 90 seconds, and I must admit this takes some getting used to. I usually aim for 3 minutes rest on compound movements while focusing on strength. Cutting that rest time in half is an adjustment, and I can see my repetitions dropping towards the end. We are training for hypertrophy though, so in the end, we are meeting the goals of the training. Next we have 4 sets of chest dips at 10, 10, 8, and 8 reps. I remember when I first got this super bench. I set up the dip bars, hopped on, and tried my first dip. It did not go so well, and I was unable to get a rep. I was disheartened and I never tried again. Just because you have a strong bench press, it does not mean you will be good at dips right off the start. It takes practice and there are plenty of stabilizer muscles at play here. I tried again at the start of February of this year. However, this time I used a band to assist me. I used the biggest band I had and started doing dips every week. As the weeks passed by, I used smaller and smaller bands. On April 20th, I took the bands away and managed to do 3 sets of 12 unassisted. My best was at the end of May, where I matched 3 sets at 15, 15, and 10 reps. I could probably add weight now, however I want to build it up to 3 complete sets of 15 first. With practice, anything is possible, and that is why we should never give up when it gets too tough. Seated rows, managed to perform 4 sets at 10 reps with 150 loaded up. This is one of my favorite back moves, and I need to try and be careful not to lean back too far. As fatigue sets in, it becomes more and more difficult to do. I followed this exercise with 4 sets of 1-arm dumbbell rows at 8 reps per arm for my first set and 10 reps per arm for the remaining 3 sets. Final video today features 3 sets of lateral raises at 12, 11, and 8 reps. This is one of those exercises that really light up my shoulders and gets them burning, in a good way and not an injury way. You will notice I point the front of my dumbbells upwards, and this is to minimize internal rotation of the shoulder. Many bodybuilders advocate for thumbs down, which in turn increases internal rotation of the shoulder joint. Many will argue that this is optimal for max gains, however this is at the expense of shoulder health. This lift was followed up with 4 sets of incline curls at 8, 6, 8, and 8 reps, tricep pushdowns with a straight bar, 4 sets at 12, 12, 10, and 10 reps, and 3 sets of bent over rear delt raises at 12, 12, and 8 reps. I will be replacing these with face pulls on my next session, which in turn will have me be doing them twice a week. That is all for this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and comment below with any questions you may have. Stay tuned for the next and final video in this series, where we will cover the lower hypertrophy day, coming soon.